Hi students, this is Alex here. In this video, we are going to solve the given equation by using Gauss Jacobi method. So as the first step, we have to see the highest coefficient of this variable. In the first equation, we find 28 is the highest coefficient of x. So we are going to write what is x from this equation. That is x equal to 32 minus 4y plus z, then whole term divided by 28. In the same way, the highest coefficient of y present in the third equation, so we are going to write y equal to 35 minus 2x minus 4z into 1 by 17. The same way, we are going to write z from the second equation, which is having the highest coefficient. So it is 24 minus x minus 3y whole divided by 10. Now initially we are going to take the solution as 0 for everything. Let x equal to 0, y equal to 0 and z equal to 0. We are going to start the first iteration. So we have to copy this whole equation once again, and we are going to use the solution x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, z is equal to 0. So this solution is represented as zeros, that is y of 0, x of 0 and z of 0. So we are going to use all these values here. When I substitute, I will be getting the x of 1, y of 1, z of 1. So from this, when these two are 0, the value will be 32 by 28. After division, we use calculator. So 32 divided by 28. We are going to round up to 4 decimal places, 1.1429. So this is 1.1429. In the same way, this is 35 divided by 17. So we use calculator. 35 and divided by 17 is be 2.0588. 2.0588, and third value 24 divided by 10, and this gives 2.4. So we got these three values at the end of the first iteration. Now we are going to second iteration. Once again, we have to copy the equation where we are going to calculate x of 2, y of 2 and z of 2 using the value of x of 1, y of 1 and z of 1. So these are nothing but the value of the xyz which we got from the first iteration. So here when I substitute, this value will be 1 by 28 bracket open 32 minus 4 into y of 1 value is 2.0588. 2.0588 plus z of 1 is 2.4. So we are going to use calculator. This is 32 minus 4 into 2.0588 plus 2.4. This whole value divided by 28. So we get 0.9345 after rounding off, which is equal to 0.9345. Now coming to this value, this is 1 by 17, 35 minus 2 into x of 1 is 1.1429. 1.1429 minus 4 into z, which is 2.4. So we are going to use calculator, and this will be 35 minus 2 into 1.1429, then minus 4 into 2.4, and this value divided by 17. we get 1.3596. When we round off, this will become 1.3597. 1.3597. Coming to this z, this is 1 by 10, 24 minus x of 1 is 1.1429 minus 3 into y, which is 2.0588. Now calculating this, we get 24 minus 1.1429 minus 3 into 2.0588. This value we calculated, and this entire value divided by 10, we get 1.6681. 1.6681. Next we are going to proceed with the third iteration. So once again I copied this equation. So I have to put x of 3, y of 3, z of 3, and I have to use the y of 2, x of 2 and z of 2. So I put 2 for all the variables. Now using this value, let's copy that here. X is 0.9345. So x is equal to 0.9345, that is x of 2. Then y of 2 value is 1.3597. 1.3597, and z of 2 is 1.6681. So we are going to substitute all these values and going to get x of 3. So let's use calculator. Here it is 32 minus 4 into y of 2, which is 1.3597. Then plus z value is 1.6681. After calculating this, we have to divide by 28. 1.0082 after rounding off. So we can say 1.0082. Then coming to the second value, 35. So we have 35 minus 2x. So 2 into x of 2 is 0.9345 minus 4z into 1.6681. After that we have to divide by 17. 1.5564. 1.5564. Then coming to z of 3. Once again we start calculating. This is 24 minus x. X is 0.9345 minus 3y. 3 into 1.3597. Then this entire value divided by 10. We get 1.8986. 1.8986. Now we are going to start the fourth iteration. So let's take the equations again. So we are going to calculate x of 4, y of 4, z of 4 using all the x of 3, y of 3 and z of 3. So let's write 3 for all. And before going to calculation, let's copy all this value. X of 3 is 1.0082. X of 3 is 1.0082. Y of 3 is 1.5564. 1.5564. Z of 3 is 1.8986. Now using this, we are going to evaluate the first part. Take calculator. Now 32 minus 4 into y of 3, 1.5564 then plus z of 3 1.8986, the whole thing divided by 28. This gives 0.98832. So when we round up to 4 decimal places, 0.9883, 0.9883. Coming to the next value, it is 35 minus 2 into x of 3, which is 1.0082, minus 4 into z of 3, 1.8986. This whole value divided by 17, that gives 1.4935. 1.4935. And coming to the z of 4 value, which is 24 minus x, 1.0082, then minus 3 into y of 3, which is 1.5564. After calculating this, we have to divide by 10. 1.8323. 1.8323. It is 2, 2. When we round off, it will become 2, 3 at the end. So we got the fourth iteration. But they are not the same value as x of 3, y of 3 and z of 3. So when it comes same only, we can conclude the solution. Now we have to go for the fifth iteration. So in fifth iteration, once again we take the equation. We take x of 5, y of 5, z of 5. By using x of 4, y of 4 and z of 4, we are going to calculate all these values. And these values are nothing but the values of the previous iteration. So we got x of 4. Let's copy here. X of 4 is 0.9883. Y of 4 is 1.4935. Z of 4 is 1.8323. So now let's go for the substitution. Take the calculator. We have 32 minus 4 into y of 4, 1.4935. 1.4935 plus z of 4, 1.8323. This whole value divided by 28. 0.9949. 0.9949. After rounding off, we are getting 4 decimal places, 0.9949. Coming to y of 5, it is 35 minus 2 into x of 4, 0.9883, minus 4 into z of 4, 1.8323. This whole value divided by 17 gives 1.5114. 1.5114. Coming to z of 5, 24 minus x of 4, 0.9883, minus 3 into y of 4 into 1.4935. This whole value divided by 10. 1.85312. 1.8531. We round up to 4 decimal places. Now we have to check this with the previous iteration value. This previous iteration value and this x of fifth iteration value are not same. So we have to go for the sixth iteration. And for using the values in the sixth iteration, we have to copy the x of 5, which is 0.9949, then y of 5, which is 1.5114, then z of 5, which is 1.8531. So we are going to copy the equation. and it is a sixth iteration, so we are going to find x of 6, y of 6, z of 6 using all the x of 5, y of 5 and z of 5. So we write all these things and one by one we are going to calculate. Now x of 6, take calculator, 32 minus 4 into y of 5, 1.5114 plus z of 5, 1.8531, the whole value divided by 28, 0.9931. So 0.9931 when we round up to 4 decimal places. Coming to y of 6, again take calculator, 35 minus 2 into x of 5, 0.9949 minus 4 into z of 5, which is 1.8531. This whole value divided by 17, 1.50575, so 1.5058, 1.5058 after rounding up to 4 decimal places, 1.5058. Now coming to z of 6, we have 24 minus x of 5, which is 0.9949 minus 3 into y of 5, 1.5114. This whole value divided by 10, which is 1.8471. 1.8471 after rounding off to 4 decimal places. Now once again these values are not similar, we have to go for the 7th iteration and we have to copy the values of x of 6, which is 0.9931, y of 6, which is 1.5058, and z of 6, which is 1.8471. Now we have to copy the equations. Since it is a 7th iteration, we are going to find x of 7, y of 7, z of 7 using the x of 6, y of 6 and z of 6. So we write 6 everywhere and using this value we are going to evaluate x of 7. Take calculator. Now it is 32 minus 4 into y of 6, 1.5058 plus z of 6, 1.8471. Then after that we have to divide by 28, which is 0.99371. When we round off to 4 decimal places, 0.9937. 0.9937. Then coming to the y of 7, it is 35 minus 2 into 0.9931 minus 4 into 1.8471. This whole value divided by 17, 1.5074, 1.5074 after rounding up to 4 decimal places. Now the last value, 24 minus x of 6, 0.9931 minus 3 into y of 6, 1.5058. This whole value divided by 10, 1.8489. You can make it as 1.8490. 1.8490 after rounding up to 4 decimal places. Now 7th iteration value and the 6th iteration values are not same, so we have to go for the 8th iteration. and we have to copy the 7th iteration value. So we have taken the values, we have taken the equation, we are going to calculate the 8th iteration. So x of 8, y of 8 and z of 8 we have written. We are going to use 7th iteration values. So we are writing x of 7, y of 7 and z of 7 everywhere. Now coming to the calculation, take the calculator. This value 32 minus 4 into 1.5074, 1.5074, then plus z of 7, which is 1.8490. This whole value divided by 28, 0.99355. When we round off, 0.9936, 0.9936. Somewhat it is getting closer. Coming to the y of 8, it is 35 minus 2 into x of 7, which is 0.9937, minus 4 into z of 7, which is 1.8490. This whole value divided by 17, 1.50685. When we round up, 1.5069, 1.5069. Then coming to z of 8, 24 minus 0.9937 minus 3 into y. So 3 into y of 7 is 1.5074. Then whole divided by 10. It is 1.8484. So which is 1.8484 after rounding up to 4 decimal places. Once again, they are very closer, but they are not same value. So we can go for the 9th iteration. So we have to copy all the 8th iteration values. After copying this, we have to take the equations, and since it is the 9th iteration, we have to write x of 9, y of 9, z of 9, and we are going to use 8th iteration value. So everywhere x, y and z, we have to write x of 8, y of 8 and z of 8. Now take calculator. The first value 32 minus 4 into y of 8, 1.5069 plus 1.8484. This whole value divided by 28. We get 0.9936. So we are getting exactly 0.9936. Coming to the y of 9, it is 35 minus 2 into 0.9936 minus 4 into 1.8484. This whole value divided by 17, 1.5070. So we are getting very closer, 1.5070. Then coming to the z of 9 calculation, it is 24 minus 0.9936 minus 3 into 1.5069. This value divided by 10. So 1.8485. So when we round off, it is 1.8486, which is, so it is 1.8486, 1.8486. But the other two values are not same. It is just closer. So we shall go for the 10th iteration. Let's copy all the 9th iteration values. Now we shall take the equations, and since it is a 10th iteration, we have to write x of 10, y of 10, z of 10. We are going to use the 9th iteration values. So wherever x, y, z is there, we have to write x of 9, y of 9, z of 9. Now coming to the calculation part, first one, it is 32 minus 4 into 1.5070 plus 1.8486. This whole value divided by 28. We get 0.99359 when we round up 0.9936. 0.9936. Coming to the second value, it is 35 minus 2 into 0.9936 minus 4 into 1.8486. This whole value we have to divide by 17, which is 1.5069. So when we round off, it will become 1.5070. 1.5070. And third part, it is 24 minus x of 9, 0.9936 minus 3 into y of 9, 1.5070. This whole value divided by 10. So this we get 1.8485. 1.8485 after rounding off to 4 decimal places. Now we shall go for one more iteration because the last value is not exactly matching. There is a small variation. So let's go for the 11th iteration value. So let's copy all the 10th iteration values. After this, let's take the equations. Let's write x of 11, y of 11, z of 11, and all these are 10th iteration values. Now using calculator, we evaluate the x of 11, which is 32 minus 4 into 1.5070, then plus 1.8485. This whole value divided by 28. So we get 0.9936 after rounding off. 0.9936. Then y of 11 is 35 minus 2 into 0.9936 minus 4 into 1.8485. This whole value divided by 17, which is 1.50698. When we round off, 1.5070. 1.5070. And the last one, it is 24 minus x of 10, 0.9936 minus 3 into y of 10, 1.5070. This whole value divided by 10. So we are getting 1.8485. So this is 1.8485 after rounding off to 4 decimal places. So now we notice the values of the 10th iteration and 11th iteration are same. Therefore, we can conclude the solution. Therefore, x is 0.9936, y is 1.5070, and z is 1.8485. This is the solution of the given equation. The values of x, y, and z.